Hello and welcome to the Serenity Now Fragrance Emporium. Can I help you with anything today? You're looking for a fragrance? Well, you've certainly come to the right place. I'd be happy to assist you in selecting one. Can you tell me, are there any specific types of fragrance that you prefer? Like, what do you look for in a scent? Are you interested in something that is more floral, more citrusy, maybe more earthy, woodsy? You don't know. Okay. Well, we can do a little bit of experimenting and see what you might like. Sure. Okay. So, floral scents are pretty popular, so maybe we'll start there and see if you like any of those. Does that sound good? Great. Okay. Let's see, the first one here I can show you is, this is by Dior. It is Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. And this one is floral. It's very strong though. There's a lot going on with this fragrance. A lot of deep undertones of, oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away with all of this, verbiage. I think I'll just let the fragrance speak for itself, shall we? Okay. Just go ahead and spritz. Yes, that is a strong one. Sorry, did I get you? I didn't mean to spray that one directly on you. You might smell like that for like 3 days now. No, I'm just kidding. But this one does pack a punch. But more importantly, what do you think of the fragrance? You think it's okay? Okay, it's not really your thing. All right, yes, no problem. No problem at all, okay? So, I'm going to show you another floral just to see, because they're all so different that just because you don't like one doesn't mean you won't like another. Yes, there are just so many layers and complexities in fragrance that people really, I don't think, fully appreciate. Okay, so I'll put this one back. And let's see what else I can show you that is a floral. Aha. So here is the Chance by Chanel. This one is another very popular fragrance. The packaging is very minimalist here. They do just have the obligatory Chanel logo, of course, on the top. But I'll give this a little try. So this is a lighter floral than the Dior. Yeah. Yeah, you like it? Okay. And I will show you, if you're not really a fan of this packaging, we do carry the Chance by Chanel in these little, like, lipstick inspired. So it just twists up and you have a little spritz. I won't. And this is great for travel, to just pop in your bag. You don't have to worry about it breaking or spilling. So it's really, really great packaging idea. I mean, I buy this just for the packaging alone. But what do you think? Which one do you like better between the Chanel and the Dior? Neither. Okay. What is it about them that you dislike? You think they smell like old ladies? Okay. So you know what then? I think maybe floral is not your preferred type. And I can show you, we can go in a different direction. I think that might be helpful. you know what I can show you? I have this little fragrance sampler set here, and we can go through each one. There are 10 different fragrances, although I actually only have 9. It's a long story, but they're all a little different, and we can just test each one and see what you like or don't like to help really hone in on what your unique preference is. Sure, yes. So I'm missing one. Yes, right. So these ones we have Dolce & Gabbana, Prada, Lacoste, Armani, Givenchy, Juicy Couture, Olympia, Yves Saint Laurent, Ralph Lauren, and Calvin Klein. All very well-known, reputable brands that have really withstood the test of time. Classics, if you will. And again, forgive me though, I only have 9 here. Due to a shoplifter, can you believe that? I know. You can't trust anybody. You really have to watch everybody so closely. And that was the thing. You know, you would think, shoplifting as lowbrow as that is, you would think they would have at least gone for a full-size bottle, don't you think? I mean, talk about being an underachiever, even for a shoplifter. But no worries. So the one that is missing here is actually the Juicy Couture. So I can just go ahead and show you that one in the full-size bottle right away, and then we can progress and go through the rest. How do you feel about that? Okay, sure. And so this one is really cute packaging. You can see there's this embellishment here of this gold with the crown. Yes, and they've really stayed true to this early 2000s type of packaging, which I like. It's almost got like the Betsy Johnson whimsical aspect. You see the J here with a gold safety pin and the gilded couture chain. And of course you can't miss this beautiful hot pink satin bow. Yeah. Okay, but never mind the packaging, because it really is what's inside that matters the most. So true for all things, right? Okay, so let's just give this one a spritz. And this one isn't really floral. It's definitely more of a fruity and sweet vibe. There are a little bit of floral notes, but they're not overpowering. So you tell me what you think, okay? I'll give you a little double spritz just because I like you. Okay. Now let that just carry into your nasal cavity. Let it just travel through. And what do you think? You like it? Oh, great. Okay, so we're making some progress. Okay, so we found one that you like. Awesome. And what is it that you like about it? The sweetness. Okay, yes. I forgot. I should mention this one is called Viva La Juicy. So it's like juicy and sweet. Mm-hmm. Great. You still want to look through the sampler though? Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, let's begin with this. The next one I can show you is, so this is Candy by Prada, and this is another one. As you may guess by the name Candy, this is another one that is quite sweet. Just give you a little spritz here. There you go. And what do you think about that one? You like it as well. Oh, great. And you'll see this one has a little bit, I would say, like deeper notes, or the Juicy's a little bit lighter and airier, and the Prada's a little bit more like Prada. This one is what I would describe as evening sweet. That makes sense to you. Yeah. There's like afternoon sweet, and then there's evening sweet. It's a little bit more, I would say, almost decadent. Okay. So you like them both. So you like those sweet fragrances. Okay. we'll move on here. This is the Lacoste Pour Elle. That means for her. It's French. Magnetic, it is called. This one is not a sprayer. We just have to pop this open here. There we go. And I'll just hold this. What do you think of that one? That one is very light and airy. Oh, very much so. This one, yes, it is understated. Very chic and understated. It smells almost to me like fresh laundry that's been drying outside on a clothesline and just brought in. It's got the smell of the wind. Countryside wind. Yeah. You wouldn't spend money on countryside wind. Okay, that's fair. No. Totally get it. Totally get it. Okay. Now let's look at this next one here. This, I believe, is the Armani. The print is so small on this stuff. It's just terrible. Yes, Because It's You, Emporio Armani. That's right. And this one is straight from Paris. Okay. What do you think on this one? Yes, and this one is such an eclectic blend, I would say, of so many different. It's almost indescribable. There are just so many notes, and they all, just the intricacy and the complexity of the Armani. What do you think about it? It's like a gumbo of perfume. It's got all the notes and fragrances, and they somehow make magic together. You don't really care for it? Okay. Yeah. It's no problem. This is progress, you know. Even finding fragrances that you aren't into is helping to really narrow down your interests. Yes, this is all just a path of discovery, and I'm happy to be on this journey with you. This is the Givenchy Haute Couture. Usually it's haute couture. It's a little bit of a play on words. We'll give a little spritz. You know what? Let me just see your wrist on this one. Oh, hang on here. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you don't like this one? Okay. You know, I wasn't sure if you would, because it isn't really, it's not a strong floral, but it's also not like fruity. So this was sort of a coin toss. But I understand, I completely understand. You know, I'm not really a fan of the Givenchy myself. I feel like the people that wear it wear entirely too much of it, and it's like, less is more. Less is more sometimes. Except for with bracelets. More is more. Okay. So we are already through the top row. We are on to the bottom row here. This is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I think you might really like this one because you like the fruity, and this one is very fruity. It is, well, it's citrusy. Citrus is a fruit, right? This one, I'm telling you, it smells just like lemonade. It smells like a little summer lemonade stand. You do like it? Oh, cool. Yes, no. You know, I loved this one. I mean, I still love it, but this was my signature fragrance for a few years. And as a fragrance enthusiast, a professional no less, I am always changing it up. So to have stuck with one fragrance for that long is really saying something. This is a good one. But how do you find that it compares to the Prada or Juicy? You like them all, but you might, okay, so you're leaning towards the little bit more sweet than the citrus. Okay, good to know, good to know. Let's continue on. I know this thing keeps closing on me. It's magnetic, and you know, after somebody made off with one, they absconded with one, so we just keep it closed in between times. You never know what kind of little pickpockets running around here. Okay. This is the Olympia. And this one is from Barcelona. Let's give this one a try. Would you like to actually extend your other wrist? Let's give this one a shot here. Okay. And this, yes, this one's really nice. So this one is light. It's air. It is pretty floral, but it's also very airy and crisp. So I thought, you know, the other florals that you tried were very heavy. I thought we'd just, you know, see how you feel about a lighter floral. It's not for you? Okay. No problem. Just open this up here. Okay. Well, this next one isn't very light at all. This one is definitely deeper, we'll say. But it's a little bit sweet. So this is the Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. And I don't know how you'd explain it. So like if Juicy was daytime sweet and the Prada was evening sweet, I would classify the Yves Saint Laurent as like, it's like a bad girl fragrance. It's like, here, let me just show you. It's like something I would picture Catwoman wearing, you know? It's edgy. It's edgy. It's edgy, but it's also like, I'm a strong person, yeah. Yeah, it's different, hey? You don't mind that one? Okay. Still not your favorite though, right? Okay. You want something, a more traditionally, like, femininity? Okay, okay. Well, so this next one here is Ralph Lauren Tender Romance. So this one is a little bit more, you know, traditionally feminine in the heteronormative sense. Let's see. Yeah. I think it's like too heteronormative though. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. It's too floral for you? Okay. Say no more. Say no more. But we do have one final fragrance to show you here. Okay, and this is the Eternity by Calvin Klein for women. Put that on the sampler. Well, they do make Eternity for men too, and this one is Air. Calvin Klein, I mean, they really go off. They branch off. Like there's Eternity, and then there's Eternity Air, and then there's, you know, it's like just maybe narrow it down a little. So this one is also very light and airy. That's why it's called Air. Light as air. What do you think of that? Yes. And, you know, this one to me, it just takes me back to the late 90s. It smells like the late 90s. No, I'm not that old, but my first perfume sampler, I received something kind of like this as a child, you know? And it was all Calvin Klein. It was all different. You know, like I said, they make so many, or at least did at that time. They've streamlined it a little. But that was what really ignited my passion for fragrance. And I think really did, I would credit it for sending me down this trajectory of becoming, you know, my chosen career as a fragrance enthusiast. Yeah, I know. Okay, so out of these, which ones did you like the best? It was still so the first two that we tried, the Prada and the Juicy. Okay. Would you like to see each one again? I mean, between those two, not all 10. No, I don't have all day, darling. Okay, sure. Just to make sure that you can choose, right? So we'll do Prada over here. There you go. Yeah. Yes, it's delicious. It's delicious. I'm gonna do the Juicy one again as well. And they're both like flirty scents. Fun and flirty scents. Oh, you like the juicy one the best? Okay. You're gonna go with this one in this full size here. We do have a little smaller. Oh, this is a good size. Yeah, I would recommend it, you know, for value. We do have a little bit of a smaller size, but for the price difference, this one's the better value. Always go bigger. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna have Lorraine pick one up because I'm not giving you this one. This is just our tester. So we've got a nice packaged one wrapped and ready to go for you. Lorraine, excuse me, Lorraine. Hi. She's gonna go for the juicy. Viva la juicy. Yes, please. If you have that ready for us at the till. Thanks, Lorraine. Okay. Great. Now, was there anything else I can interest you in today? Oh, you are looking for something for a friend as well. Like a perfume? No. Okay, so this is something like a lower price point. Okay. So just so we're on the same page, what is a lower price point to you? Under $20. Okay. So for perfumes, the best I can do for under $20 is maybe one of like these little guys here. Like under 20. That's the best I can do for like actual perfumes. But we do carry some lower end fragrance misting sprays, you know, like body mists and that type of thing. And that I think would be well within your price range for your friend. Yeah. Right. Okay, sure. Let me see here. Do you know what your friend's favorite fragrance is? Not really. Okay. Well, I mean, since we don't have to overthink it. This isn't like we're not shopping for a cologne or eau de toilette here. This is just like a body spray. So, what's your friend's favorite color? Purple? Got you covered. All right. I've got this little spray here. This one has like beachy vibes. It's called Pacific Beach. Yeah, and this is just from the Hollister line. Yeah, and it does. Oh, you like this too? Yeah, well, you know what? It's like sweet and fruity, so that's right up your alley. Of course you like it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just cute, it's fun, it's flirty, it's whatever. This one's only $12. I know. It's great. Maybe it's $15, I don't know. I'll have to check the price point. Yep. Okay, and I'll show you another one. Since you mentioned purple, always the classic. The classic Love Spell, Victoria's Secret line. This one too was also fruity, you know, cherry blossom and fresh peach. Although, I just smell Love Spell. It smells like a love spell. How old is your friend, if you don't mind me asking? Okay. So she may not have been looking, and she may not have even been privy to the heyday of the Victoria's Secret love spell. You know, for people of a certain age, it's like this nostalgic stroll down memory lane. And they say our olfactory senses carry the strongest memories. So this, yes, different scents really can make you feel very nostalgic. Your friend being a little younger, this might be something that's like almost new to her to discover. You're going to go with this one for your friend? Okay. Oh, but you're going to take the Hollister one for yourself. Okay, great. Yes. You know, I think that's a great choice because then you have this one that you can just, you know, toss it in your purse, spray it wherever, spray it on your curtains in your car, and then you can have, you know, the juicy for, you know, use it a little more sparingly, a little more refined fragrance. Great. So we'll get all three of these. Let me just, Lorraine. Yeah, both, yeah. Okay. For sure. Oh, and we do have some roll-ons as well, if you were interested in seeing. I'll just show you one really quick here. This one is Tuscan Blood Orange, and I just thought I'd like to show it to you because you like fruity, and roll-ons are very much on trend right now. And you did like the Dolce & Gabbana that was citrus, right? Just not as much. So this is a much lower price point than Dolce & Gabbana for sure. Let's see if you like this one. You can just roll a little bit here. Let me just see. Just roll that on there. And now give it an inhale. Okay. Yeah. You like it, but you don't love it. Okay, that's fair. Okay, maybe next time. So it does come in other fruity fragrances, although we are sold out. This is the only one we have now is the blood orange, but I mean, you can find these in a lot of places. This is, I think most airports carry them. You can go to the duty free. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, yeah, that's just good. It's good for putting in your bag, but you've got yourself covered there. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you will. Oh, I've talked you into it. Okay, sure. Okay, all right. Great. Okay, well, let's take you up to the register and ring you through. Okay. All right. So that was bear with me one moment, please. Viva la Juicy. 90 ml. Great. Okay, and then you got the Hollister spray and Victoria's Secret Love Spell Mist. Okay, and the Pacifica Roll-On Rollerball. Wonderful. Quite a haul today that you've made. At least you did pick up something for a friend, right? Can I get your email on? That's it. Gmail? Oh, okay. All right. So your total comes to $137.49 today. How would you like to pay? Will that be cash or charge? On debit. Okay. You can just tap or insert when you're ready. Yes. Just the tap at the top. Yeah. Okay, and there we go. We are approved. Now, would you like your receipt printed or sent by email for you today? Go ahead and email that. Okay. Great. And that will be on its way to your inbox. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in. It was a pleasure assisting you today. And please come back and see us again at the Serenity Now Fragrance Emporium anytime for all of your aromatic needs. Great. You have a great day now. Take care.